Big thanks to Kamado Joe for sponsoring this episode.
Hey Pitmasters! Today we're gonna be dumpster diving. But before we start the video, I want to let you know that Marcin is sick today. It's kind of a sad thing. He didn't feel well and really sad. So today we got a different cameraman. If you want to see how that went down, you gotta follow the vlog. The link's down below. Now let's continue with the video. I realized I lost a lot of viewers by mentioning dumpster diving, but in all seriousness, we're kind of searching for cheaper cuts. And I might have found the cheap cut that tops it all. These are rib fingers, wagyu rib fingers out of beef. If you would go to a wagyu butcher, like a slaughterhouse where they process wagyu, and you would dive into their dumpster, this is what you would find. This is pure waste. It sits in between beef ribs. So you got the ribs, and then you got the meat that sits on top, and this is what sits in between. And they cut it off, and then they just throw it away. I'm not gonna throw it away, but you get the point. They throw it away. But because it's waste, it's so cheap. And this could be pure gold. Let's season it up and find out. And of course I'm going to make a barbecue rub. And I'm starting with fleur de sel. This is not the same as table salt, it's much more coarse. We're gonna need 1 part of it. Half a part ground black pepper, a 1/4 part garlic powder, and to finish it off, 1/2 part onion powder. And that's all we're gonna need. Now let's get this onto our rib fingers. Now that our rib fingers are seasoned up, it's time to fire up one of the best kettle smokers on the market. Yes, I'm talking about the Kettle Joe. First, I'm gonna raise up the lid. Easy to do. There we go. Take the grill grates out. Put the slow roller in. And now we're gonna load it up with charcoal and fire it up. Now it's time to put our beautiful, scrap meat in. And I want to make sure that the smoke can touch each and every little piece of it, because that's going to provide us with magic. Look at that. A grill full with wagyu waste. I know what you're thinking. Pitmaster X, you buy garbage, you throw it on the barbecue, you smoke it, and it tastes good? Of course not. It's never that easy. But I think you're up for the challenge, and I think we can do it together. Because at this current moment, we've been smoking for an hour, and as you can see, we're getting white smoke. That means that the fat out of the wagyu is dripping down and causing smoke. Now we don't want that. We want that clean smoke from the wood, not the fat dripping down. A little bit's okay, but not too much. So at this point, we need to take them off. So to prevent that the fat is dripping down into the fire, causing that ugly smoke, I'm gonna put these rib fingers onto butcher's paper. And besides that we're catching the fat and preventing that white smoke, we're also going to add some acidity. That's gonna help to break down the immense amount of fat that's built up in this meat. Just a little bit of white wine vinegar will do the job. And because this is barbecue, we're gonna add some Worcester sauce as well. And to balance out all of that acidity, I'm gonna add some sugar. Now the sugar is not gonna do much for flavor, but it just takes the edge of the acidity. And this can go back on the barbecue. Now I'm gonna let this smoke on the Kettle Joe for another probably around 3 hours or so. You gotta think of cooking ribs. So we had 1 hour of smoke, now we packed it up, and we got probably somewhere between 2 to 3 hours cooking it, packed as it is. And we're running a temperature of around 110 to 120 degrees Celsius, so it's gonna be good. This stuff is so good. We got a beautiful smoke ring, we got juiciness, we got tenderness, and it just shreds apart like pulled beef. I cooked it for another 3 hours. And it went all the way up to core temperature of 96 degrees Celsius. So insane. Oh.
How can you say no to this? What in the world?
This is melting in your mouth. This stuff is just hanging on to each other. It's so close to fall apart, so juicy, so tender. It's the best high quality waste I ever had.
It goes so many things in my mind right now. Why would you call this waste? This is literally a full plate of all goodness.
There's not really a strong white wine vinegar because we kind of like let that evaporate and just break down the fat a little bit, but it has that melt in your mouth experience.
You managed to get like a smoke ring, even on these rib fingers. Like they're not so big. Like this is crazy good. Did you have this already? Do you want a piece? You take it, take it, take it. Yes, got it.
This stuff is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine people throwing this away?
No.
Just imagine if they just go in the grinder and they make a burger out of this.
That's what normally happens then.
I think so. But don't throw it literally away. But they didn't use it as a product before. But for us, as barbecues, we love those kind of products. We love the kind of things that other people just like to throw away, just like ribs used to be a waste product. And you got these from Iberico pork, you got these from wagyu, and I have this little surprise for you. It's a toast sandwich with beef rib fingers and a little bit of cream cheese. If you want that cream cheese recipe, it's in another video. It's in our jalapeno, like super hot jalapeno popper.
It will be a challenge.
It will be a challenge. Definitely check that out.
Oh, this looks also really good.
Morrison, if you're watching this, get well soon.
Yeah, so good.
Just imagine having this for lunch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And you know, ask your butcher. Rib fingers. Like, amazing stuff.
There's no trash anymore.
No more waste. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you're gonna make this. You know, the recipe's down below in the video description. So you gotta go there, click on the link, go to the website. Everything's free on our website.
Everything is free, yeah.
Everything is free. We're not selling anything, we're not doing anything crazy there. Just all of our recipes are there, especially for you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you in the next video. Big thank you to our patrons and the YouTube members. Cheers.
Keep on grilling.
That's right.
And
And?
eet smakelijk.
Oh yeah. You must watch a lot of our videos to know all that.
I'm so happy I can finally really...
Yeah, contribute to it. Wow, there's a falcon hunting.